Hello and welcome to Coach's Corner. My name is Coach Herrera, and today we're going to be shooting some how-to videos on some basic shots in the game of basketball. We're going to be shooting a jump shot and how to shoot a layup. My friend Jacob Roberts is here to demonstrate some of the fundamentals and techniques that we have. And many times I have kids and younger players coming up to me and asking me, Coach Herrera, how do I improve my shot? How do I improve the game of basketball? And there's many different types of shots, but today we're going to work on our basic shots, a jump shot and a layup. But no matter what you do, you want to work on your fundamentals and keep those with you any time you're playing. For our first shot, Jacob is going to work on his positioning for a jump shot. Now this is very important that your first step, step number one, will be to square up to the basket, okay? Jacob wants to make sure that his 10 toes are pointed square to the basket when he lines up his shot. If his toes are pointed in a different direction, then his shot will be off and it'll be a more difficult shot. Our next step, number two in our jump shot, is we're going to focus on Jacob's hips. Now it's very important once his toes are square that he dips his hips down into a nice comfortable position. He's not too low, he's also not too high where he's standing straight up. He wants to be in a nice balanced position where he could get the most lift on his jump shot. The next important step is step three, his ball position. So he has his toes square, his hips are dipped, and he wants to have his ball ready to shoot. So he's going to bring his ball up from his waist to his shoulder in a shooting position. When he does this, he wants to do it quickly so that the ball is not blocked by the opposing defense and he's ready to shoot his shot. For our next step, we're going to talk about the release. This is very important in shooting their jump shot. The release is very important. He wants to have his toes square to the basket, his hips are dipped, okay? The ball is in the shooting position, and when he takes his shot, okay, he wants his elbow to be above his head and he wants his fingers to be pointing down so that he cannot even see his fingers. His arm is going to be straight in front of him and not across his face so he can get a nice, straight, accurate shot. For step number five, okay, we're going to work on his feet position when he shoots the ball. It's important that his feet are square, his hips are dipped, ball is in the shooting position, he has a good release, but he's also going to elevate. He wants to make sure that he gets off the ground. It doesn't have to be the highest jump, but something that will give him a better shot, a nice comfortable jump. Jacob's going to show all the steps put together. Part two of our video, we're going to work on how to shoot a proper layup. Shooting a proper layup should be the easiest shot for players to make, but a lot of time young players, they're off balance when they shoot, they rush their shot, and it becomes a more difficult shot. A layup should be an easy basket when you have an open lane to the hoop. So you could go from the left side or the right side, but both have a few steps that you want to follow when making your layups. Okay, step one is using the right hand and jumping off the right foot. And I mean correct hand, correct foot. So when you're shooting your layup, you want to make sure that the foot you jump off of is opposite to the hand that you shoot with, okay? And if you want to use your left hand, then you're going to jump off your right leg. Okay? So Jacob's going to show us here, he's going to use his right hand to shoot his layup, but he is going to extend his right knee up and he's going to jump off his left foot. You want to imagine that there's a string going from his elbow to his knee, causing his knee to come up as he shoots. This will give him better balance. Okay, step two of our process is his approach to the basket. When he's approaching the basket, when he finally picks up his dribble, he wants to make sure that he takes 2 steps to get to the basket and then jumps off the proper foot using the right hand. So when he dribbles down, Jacob's going to dribble down. Okay, he's going to stop his dribble, and he's going to take 1, 2, and then shoot the ball. Step 3 for his layup is his approach. A lot of times players will make a mistake in approaching the basket too straight or they come too wide, making their shot more difficult. When you approach the basket, you want to make sure that when you're shooting your layup, that you dribble at a 45-degree angle attacking the hoop. So Jacob's going to show us what it looks like to go at the rim at a 45-degree angle. Once Jacob, for step 4, has made his approach at a 45-degree angle, he wants to make sure that he shoots the ball softly off the backboard, aiming for the top of the backboard square, and he wants to just lay it up off the top of the backboard, nice and soft, so that it'll bank off the backboard and go in the rim. Now finally, we're going to put all 4 steps together, and Jacob's going to demonstrate to us what it looks like to shoot a proper layup. Thank you for watching Coach's Corner. Hopefully today you learned some things about your jump shot, about how to shoot a layup. I'd like to send a personal thank you to Jacob for helping us make this video, and my camera crew. Thank you so much for helping me out today. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Coach's Corner.